music.
Intro music. All right, welcome to Rotator, the pedal party. My name is Chance.
I'm Kogan.
And this week, we have...
an Archer Ikon by Rockett Audio.
Now, Kogan, why don't you tell me a little bit more about the Archer Rockett?
This is
Archer
a
Ikon, sorry.
quote-unquote Klon Clone. Well, I did not think I could say that right.
No, I'll
Klon Clone.
I'll tell you for one thing, it's not a genetic clone because that thing's about a third of the size.
Yes, much smaller. And this is the Ikon is a clone of the gold.
The gold, right.
Klon, not the silver Klon.
Is the circuitry different? On the
I
gold and
believe
silver?
the transistors they used are different between the silver and the gold. And I think, if I remember correctly, they found a batch of new old stock to like replicate the gold circuits from the gold clones.
That's really cool. So as far as gear-wise goes, this week I'm playing a 1994 Strat with Samaritan Cobalt noiseless pickups. Kogan?
I'm rocking a 2009
9.
Les Paul Traditional with the classic PAFs.
Yep, the 57s.
57s.
The beauties. Man, I always said PAF when I was like reading them as a kid.
Oh, PAFs?
Because I didn't know any better. I was like, Dad, this one has PAFs. And my dad's like, great.
That's why I was always like, man, I want a
son.
Vox AC 30.
Dude, I used to
It was
say,
like, what's AC 30?
you know, if you have a question about something, then go to the website's FAQ.
Fact.
I always said that. Anyway, so we're running into a 64 Fender Bandmaster. The channels are jumpered. I'll have the pictures and stuff up on the blog for you so you can see all this stuff.
We should also put up some pictures of how you almost burned the house down.
I did. With
that
and
amp.
I'm also just waiting for the house to burn down while we're playing.
Yeah.
Content warning, house fires.
House fires.
Anyway, and we're miking Marshall 212 with a Shure 57. Just basically straight up. But what we're trying to do is not necessarily give you the full perfect sound in the room, but if you're a player, this is they're probably going to throw a 57 on the cab.
Yeah. We want to give you an accurate
Right.
representation of how the pedal would be used.
Right, in real life. So, anyway, why don't we give you some clean tones, and then we'll do what we always do. We're going to start everything at noon.
Yeah, so here's the Les Paul clean. That is the bridge pickup.
Hit it, baby.
Archer. Woo!
That is nice. All right, here's the Strat. I'm going to hit you with the bridge pickup. Clean. Both immediately to me sound just
Louder.
well, yes, but also like classic, like right.
Yeah, it
just sounds right,
like a cooking amp.
It sounds like a So I would used to say to preheat the oven and bake you some amp cookies. You get those tubes hot.
Yeah, it definitely does not sit in any of the Tube Screamer realm.
No, definitely not, and it doesn't have that fizzy quality to it either.
Yeah,
you know. Let me.
You want to try and get some of the Klon transparent sound?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, try sticking. Yeah, gain off, treble, middle, and output. I think ends up being about 10 o'clock ish. I mean, I'm saying that based on other stuff, so we'll just have to see. So here's off. Here's on. Pretty transparent. It is not identical, but it's pretty transparent.
It feels a little warmer, tamer, I would say, on the upper.
Yeah,
like all the treble.
Yeah.
Everything feels a lot tighter on it.
Right. Let's do the same with the Les Paul, see how that translates.
So here's the clean, the Les Paul. Clean. On. Hey-o.
You might have to hit the tuner.
Tune that up. Are you sure these ain't 9s?
They are not 9s. No, it's though they do feel very slinky. It's weird.
They're so slinky.
Yeah. So just first impression that has nothing to do with the pedal. When we hit that Les Paul on, I can feel it through the other room, and I just love that.
Oh yeah, I'm all about it.
Man,
my first impression without
body.
even playing it is like, man, this pedal looks awesome.
Oh, it is, the gold enclosure, the brown knobs, and a crimson Centaur.
Yeah, I hate to admit how
beautiful.
much looks matter to me.
Well, you do have a very, I think probably later someday we'll do a bonus episode for all our patrons and like talk about our personal rigs and maybe do a little video Q&A. But
yeah, I mean, I'll straight up say it. It's
spoiler
this
alert.
This on my board.
Spoiler alert. Oh yeah, it is in fact on his board. But man, his board looks very clean.
It's grown a lot.
Yeah, so Kogan his board used to be the like
tuner,
poly baby tuner,
overdrive,
a drive,
delay.
and a delay. Yeah. Why don't we get ourselves? So that was sounding good. Why don't we get ourselves a little bit more gain? And then I'm going to do some neck pickup stuff.
Yeah, let me like sweep the gain while you're playing, kind of see where we end up.
That'd be great. So let's start on like 0, and then we can get up and going. Okay. There it is. Wow.
Wow, I like that. You can hear the frequency range changing as you're taking the gain up.
Yeah, there's definitely a sweep to the EQ that's happening.
It's like you're starting to boost more upper mids, seems like treble than you are low mids.
I think for me there's a spot there in the middle where it got really kind of focused.
Yeah, at about 2:00.
Yeah. Yeah, that feels for me very focused and controlled. Let's hit it
I like that.
with the Les Paul.
That sounds so good with the Les Paul.
Fantastic,
wow.
Yeah.
I'm digging that.
Yeah, so thick,
Yeah. I think for the Strat, I would probably run it with the treble back a little bit, where it's at right now, just to tame it.
Why don't you do that for me, and let's see what that sounds like.
I like that.
Yeah. And I feel like the single note stuff, too, it maintains kind of that, like, punch.
Oh, totally. Let's dime it.
Yep. That's the next logical step. Here we go. Oh! Lots of treble. Man, that is almost... It is almost unlistenable.
That is quite a lot of treble.
Wow, that's a lot of treble. Why don't you just cut the treble completely off.
Okay.
On that, like, yeah. Still a lot of treble. Wow.
Let's hear what the Les Paul suit that sounds like.
Same setting, man.
Same setting. No treble. Everything else up. Woo.
Yeah. So for me, that sounds... with the gain all the way up and the treble off, I feel like the tonal structure is the same as the gain all the way off and the treble like in the middle.
I know.
You know, like at
it's
like
interesting.
Quote,
so the
unquote,
gain
off.
really affects
the gain
EQ.
affects the tone a lot. Yeah.
What if we just roll back the output here, see what happens?
Yeah, with the Oh yeah, the pickguard's broke. Don't
I broke the guitar. Oh my god.
The pickguard's been broke. It's
not
fine.
The Les Paul.
Now those new Les Pauls, they snap in place. They're not screwed in or anything. They like hook into the fretboard.
What?
Yeah.
They should have done that a long time ago.
Yeah, with all of the stuff that Gibson's doing to shoot themselves in the foot right now, that's an actually smart thing to do.
Yeah, robot tuners, snap-in pick guards.
Yeah,
let's do the robot tuners first.
Yeah,
because everybody wants that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. All right, back to this thing. Golly, this thing is just fighting me.
I was gonna change the strings before the show, like a good string boy, but
Papa don't like change no strings.
Well, yes, but and also I couldn't. I think I have like 4 multi-purpose, like full functioning guitar string tools, and I can't find a single one of them.
I buy one every single time I see them in that jar.
Because I need them. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go neck pickup on this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Is that
that works
full gain?
Full gain.
That is really usable.
Oh yeah, I love that.
So
I want to kind of wonder what it sounds like on the middle now.
Yeah. Here, see if you can. Go back to the neck on that, and see if you can roll down the volume and get it decently clean.
So here's off.
So that's pretty dark. Oh man, the thing rips.
Wild. I like it.
It's a great pedal.
All about it.
All right, so like we said before, we messed up. We're gonna have to add in some bass parts.
Beep beep.
So here we are, retconning. Same setup as before. American standard jazz bass, 64 Bandmaster, Marshall 212, mic'd with the 57, and this is that clean tone.
That's nice.
It's just so straightforward.
I like
it. I do. I want to go on tour with them.
It reminds me of the Scott Pilgrim versus the World soundtrack.
That makes sense.
You remember that? I think
but it makes sense.
I think that was supposed to be like a Rick bass, but it sounded like a jazz bass. Oh.
Hey, we do have a Rick bass.
Ooh.
We might try that later.
Nice. Well, today we're running into a J-Rocket Audio Archer Ikon, which is a gold Klon Clone.
Klone.
And it sounds cool. I don't think I've ever heard this with a bass, so I'm excited.
Yeah, let's try it. I mean, we both have watched a lot of demos on this pedal. You probably more so since you own it.
Yeah, several.
Because we got to be educated buyers here.
I think it's going to sound good, though.
I think it will.
You want to make a wager?
Well, if we're both betting that it's going to sound good, I don't know how anyone's
That's a win-win.
That's a win-win. So what's the opposite of a Kobayashi Maru, which is a lose-lose?
I think it's a Mobiyashi Karoo.
This pedal is a Mobiyashi Karoo. And you can print that thing.
That is canon.
And that's canon, and you're going to put it on the front of the box.
Ask J.J. Abrams.
All right, hit me with some pedal noise.
Everything is at noon.
Whoa, buddy.
That sounds phenomenal.
That sounds really, really good. And I think this demonstrates, too, the difference.
Wow.
They're definitely not identical pedals.
What is?
The Klon and the...
Oh, all the various clones. Yeah,
all
the Archer.
clones, right?
Yeah.
They're different. I think one of the ways that this is different and that we can see in the low end is... I feel like this one had more low end.
Yeah, I think it does.
And because I think that that as you increase the gain... It's not pulling out as much of that treble. It's not like it's boosting the treble as much.
Yeah.
So it maintains some of that body. But I really...
Man, that sounds great. You want to try and get a transparent boost sound out of it?
Yeah.
See where we're at?
I mean, that's kind of what it's known for. So, off. On.
That's pretty close
that's
to
a pretty close, yeah. Yeah, I would absolutely be satisfied with that just being a little bit of a boost.
Yeah, totally. Man, that sounds great.
Yeah. I know I'm not over here doing all the... I'm not a slapping bass
Let's
player,
do something
guys.
fun. I'm going to set the knobs some mysterious way.
Okay.
And you have to guess how the knobs are set up.
Okay.
This will be cool.
Should I, turn so I can't see it?
Just don't look at it.
Ah, dang. Okay. So we're going to have to go Scouts Honor, and I was not in the Scouts. Okay.
All right, that's off. Here it comes on.
Okay. That's gain all the way up.
Yep.
With a fair amount of treble, it sounds like.
Actually, no treble.
No treble.
Well, treble is down, but there is definitely treble right there.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true because these pedals, they boost the treble
all
so
of the
much
clones,
when you crank them.
The gain and the treble are kind of linked together.
Yeah, just because we've done it on everything else, give me all the gain and all the treble and see what kind of mess we get into. That's just unusable.
That reminds me of what I would imagine if you took piano wire and stuck it into a socket at your house. That reminds me. That's what that sound is.
Yeah, and the other socket has the stereo plugged into it.
Yeah.
Gosh, and they're playing a Janet Jackson cassette tape. Whew, sorry again. There's a lot of noise. I'm gonna have to get a conditioner or something.
I think this setting right here. So let's go. We're gonna go output at 11 o'clock, gain at 1 o'clock, treble at 9 o'clock. I think this is going to be the sound for this bass.
Cool.
Ooh, I like that.
Very usable.
I like that.
I think
Super usable.
Yeah. I think I personally, for this, I would probably do a lot of picking with this. I think personally, I like a little bit more aggressive. Kind of pretty close to all noon.
Yeah. So there's a output noon, treble noon, gain 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sounds really cool.
I love Rage. That was just a joke, everybody. God, quit staring at me.
Well, that actually brings up...
That's a great joke.
Yeah, so my idea for great... to get a big buzz going about this podcast is just say a bunch of things that are incorrect.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And then just pull the trolls out. And
then
correctness police.
We roast the trolls, and we have a troll feast.
Oh, man. I love trolls.
I call it a troll roast.
And my roommate Will is here.
What's up, Will? Come on in.
Come on in, Will.
Welcome to the podcast.
All right, so Will's a big fan of Red Hot Chili Peppers, so I'm going to play an audio slave lick for him instead. No, I'll play. Hit me with that pedal. Does that get your approval for shredding tones?
I saw Flea doing that a week ago. It was crazy.
Oh.
Where?
BOK.
Dang.
In Tulsa? Wow.
That would have been amazing.
Actually, you didn't play that riff right. You're supposed... Oh, okay, I get it, guys. Sounds.
All right, that's
okay, so that's the bass portion, and we're going to go back to the regular portion.
Les Pauls.
Big fan.
I think for me, the thing, since I have some experience with this pedal in particular, because it is on my board, I love how it cuts through. When you're playing in a live band situation, I mean, you turn that pedal on, it's like, here I am, this is me.
Yeah, hear me roar.
Yeah. And as you can tell, even, I don't really use it as a transparent boost. I use it straight up like an overdrive. And the treble mostly sits at noon, and it's still so much treble, it cuts.
Yeah.
Which I love.
It is a very present pedal. And even, what's weird for me is it doesn't, even with the gain all the way up on the neck pickup, it doesn't get that...
There's no woof.
Right, that overly congested where everything just bleeds in. It actually stays kind of clear, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Transparent.
Transparent my Aunt's fanny. No, but it is. It is.
I'm all about it.
Yeah.
You can go pick it up somewhere.
Somewhere where they sell them.
You could probably buy 10 of these maybe for the price of a Klon.
Well, what do those go for new, like 180, 199 or something?
Yeah, probably something like that. I'm not sure. We should
So
probably really get on.
That would be some math, huh?
We should probably know that so we can tell people to go buy stuff. Hey, this costs this much.
Oh, yeah. Street, so this is 199
Street value.
Street value.
Let me tell you right now,
MSRP
it's
is a
sitting
lie.
on Craigslist or on Reverb somewhere for you to buy for cheaper than street value.
Oh, yeah. Do people buy things new anymore?
Not this people.
Not no. All right, I think that does it for this episode. I'm Chance.
I'm Kogan.
And
Rotator podcast.
Rotator.
Why don't you rotator
the heck on out of here?
Yeah.
We got to figure out a sign out. Or
Yeah. I think we'll just play the outro music.
That might work.